to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This one finds Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They gain 14 on the play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Chubb does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
A tight end in motion now. Off play action. It's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw. Here's Fields. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number one. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out 2nd and 10. Another throw for Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
To the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Working quickly here. They give it to him again. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You've got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Kelsey makes the catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning in from the 16. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down throw for Fields. Finds Sanders. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Play action, Fields. Buying some time right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 14. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Go.
Fields coming back after the pick. Connects on the crosser. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
No clue. You have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's got it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
On third and goal, here's Fields. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw Mahomes. Forced out to his right. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Butker on now to kick this one away. He's got the squibber. He's got the lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. Completed to his running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go.
Here's second and 7. Hits him on the out route. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
11, 11, 11. Delta. Hey, Karen.
Throwing again on second down, Fields. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14-2.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing off the play fake here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No more.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Hand down to the back. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up.
And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now a give running right. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Hits his running back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a small chunk off that lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Hauled in by Rice. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 DBs out there for the Jets, 3rd down. Chubb going for the marker. Has the 1st and more inside the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, Sai. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Brought in right side. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, Sai.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Sai.
Play action, Fields. It is caught left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off play action, it's Fields. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh no, they get him yet again. Mike Samra still makes the play. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Play action, Mahomes. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Looking right, and he finds him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sai.
Fields out of the gun. That's incomplete left side. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down throw for Fields. Completed to his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pulls it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Running this one left. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Here we go, set.
They're running again. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Go.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will trail by 25. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. The Jets are celebrating. We're waiting for the ruling. Yes, they recovered. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Touches the goal line. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets make it an 18-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness. But you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football. Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Here we go. All right.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Here we go.
Second down and 10. Fields. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lofts it deep left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Here we go. Easy, easy, easy. Hey, Steve. Right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down. But that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go. Good.
Here's Fields to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He has the New York touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, one more snap to play here. First down throw, Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. That's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Ewert, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from New York.
I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser, loser, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, 'cause ain't nothing I did to her. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just let the team like we ain't knew her. She just let the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit